We are Vandoren. So what I'd like to show you tonight is a very, very short, just a 10-minute piece that the owner, Mr. Vandoren, starts, and hope you enjoy it.
Good evening. Welcome to the Vandojam at NAM. Before we begin, I would like to share with you a brief presentation about who we are. I hope you enjoy it.
The beginning of last century, my grandfather was in the printing business. His hobby was to play the clarinet. He used to make his own reeds. All his friends were crazy about, his reeds. And my grandmother told him, Eugène, stop your printing. It would be better if you begin to make reeds.
So the Vandoren company was founded in 1905 by a musician from the Paris Opera called Eugène Vandoren. He was also a passionate man and probably a genius because he had the first thoughts of how to make reeds with machines. Then he passed on this company to his son, Robert, and Robert passed the company to his son, Bernard, the current president of the company.
My grandfather was a tough man, He said to his son, we are going to create a company together. It's like that the 56 République started.
Mr. Robert Vandoren, he was a clarinetist. What he did at this period, take the boat and go to New York and spend months in New York with this clarinet to see the musician, to play with the musician. I would say that was probably the beginning of our international reputation.
My grandfather was a genius. My father gave the image because he was a very good musician, and me, I was an engineer, bring new technology to have better reeds.
The Vandoren family has been working for making reeds, mouthpieces, and now ligatures and accessories for 3 generations without any compromise on quality.
Me, I'm proud to try to make the best reeds in the world. And all the people they are working with me, they have the same spirit. We want to be the best.
The cane we use, it only comes from the Mediterranean basin, and that gives it some properties that are very unique.
The south of France is very beautiful, We have the sun, we have all different winds. You have the Mistral, and you have the Tramontane, you have the east wind, and it's good because the canes bends, in all the direction. It's for the flexibility of the material is wonderful. It's something magic.
One of the first steps we take after cutting cane is actually to dry cane naturally. For that, we've always used the same system. It's an open building where the famous wind we have in the south of France called the Mistral, a very dry wind, blows in the building and dry naturally cane for more than 2 years. I think at Vandoren we are lucky because we have lots of cane available, a lot of cane resources, and that allows us to use only the best parts of the poles to make all our products.
We need also the parts that are not perfect, to heat the factory and to re-give.
You don't need to add any pesticides or any chemicals to grow cane. The only fertilizer we use in our plantation is actually cane itself.
That's what I want in a reed. Body, hold, warmth, vibration, everything.
I actually remember the day that I first tried a Vandoren reed. I was playing the Mahler Second Symphony in college, and my response was, I didn't realize that I could make a sound like that.
I play traditional reeds.
I play the V12 fours and the standard fours.
I use, as you can see, this is a Vandoren. This is a 3 green box.
The new Java Red reeds, it's the best reed I've ever played.
I don't change
between reeds. I find what works for me, in my case, it's a Rue de Pique 4.5, and that's my reed.
This one allows me to play warm, with ease, and then brilliant without losing quality of sound. If I need to play something loud like Capricho Español, to me, it's a world of possibilities.
A reed is the universe when it's right.
Vandoren reeds are superior and the best in the world because we use superior material, we have the best technology, we make our own machines. Nobody has the same machine as we have,
Technology that we use at Vandoren is unique to Vandoren. It was developed by the Vandoren company for making the Vandoren products. And it's not accessible to any other company today.
When you try to tool a piece of wood with an accuracy of 1 millimeter divided by 100, you need to have a material completely stabilized.
I know, if you want to have something very constant, it's necessary to have a control of the humidity, and we are proud to have this kind of humidity control in all the factory and all the warehouses.
It's the only way to be sure that everywhere in the world, Vandoren customer will have his flow pack, open the flow pack, and the air inside the flow pack is the same, exactly the same as it was in the factory.
It's sort of like Christmas, opening each of the wraps and hearing the...
We rely so much on this little sliver of cane to make all these important sounds that we have. And so people get superstitious about what to do with their reed.
They might cure them, they shave them, they get reed rush, they're clipping them.
I've heard some of the myths about aging the reed by like putting a little bit of dirt on it.
Just leaving them in the attic or a basement somewhere called curing. We're not trying meat.
I don't know how you could get too superstitious about it. It's like a natural... It's like superstition about mowing your lawn or something. I guess you could have strange practices.
A lot of it is perception. You start with a high-quality thing like a Vandoren reed, and then you have to imbue that setup with your own comfort level.
I don't have that much time to hope that the reeds will be good at some point. So I need reeds that work now, and that is something that I really feel confident in getting from Vandoren.
My feeling is if it doesn't play out of the box immediately, and I have to work with it, I'd rather find another reed.
Well, the thing I like about the Vandoren reeds is the consistency. For me, I don't like to mess with them. I don't like to put knives to them. I like them to come out of the box, and I like them to play.
When I open a new bag of Vandoren reeds, I can play it right out of the box.
Usually, I have no problem with my reeds. I take packs and I can play every reed.
I have to say the consistency of Vandoren reeds is one of the things that I really appreciate about them and really enjoy. Every one of them sounds good. Every one of them is responsive.
I have changed, I have tried other things, but I always end up coming back to Vandoren.
The mouthpiece is, to me, the extension of the horn, the extension of the voice. Without a good mouthpiece, you could have the greatest horn in the world. If your setup isn't right, if your mouthpiece isn't right, you're going to be in trouble.
I'm playing an M15, Profile 88, 13 series tuning.
V5 mouthpiece, number 8.
This is a T75 Jumbo Java tenor mouthpiece.
I play the V5 A55.
The ligatures are the Vandoren ligatures. They're incredible.
I'm playing the new Masters ligature, which I think is the best thing since my husband's peach cobbler.
Very new ligature. It's called MO.
Having the whole system designed together so that it all works is, that's one of the main reasons that I play on Vandoren.
With the Vandoren, I think it's a very distinctive sound. So you know when someone is playing Vandoren.
I'm just drawn to Vandoren. All my life I've always played Vandoren. You know, always played Vandoren.
I found a really great combination that I'm very happy with.
I play only Vandoren.
We
are Vandoren.
We are Vandoren.
We are Vandoren.
We are
Vandoren.